Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You're welcome to yet another edition of our Ramadan series. Today we're going to talk about hunger and meaning. When the word fasting is mentioned, the first thing that comes to mind is hunger. And the people abstain from eating, from drinking, from the Fajr time till the time when the sun sets. And then one keeps wondering, why do we have to endure this hunger for this stretch of time? Now, fasting is al-imsak, yes, as we know. For you to withhold, for you to abstain from eating and drinking and intimacy from your partner, your wife, husband, legitimately wedded. Why do you do that? Again, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked us to do so. And then we learned that this fasting has to be observed between these two periods, the extremes, from the Fajr time till the time of Maghrib. So, where is the difference? Fasting nurtures the human desire for the bodily desire, like the human body is in need of food, is in need of liquid, to take something, to drink something, and then for intimacy also. But here is something that has temporarily forbidding you from doing that, to train your soul. So this hunger is a hunger that comes with a great reward, with lessons attached. You train yourself that you are not here to just eat, drink, and have intimacy and while away your time. As some people will say, you only live once, YOLO. So they say we eat, drink, have affairs, and then we sleep. No. The difference between you and these people is that your eating has a meaning. Your drinking has a meaning. Equally, your abstinence from eating and drinking has a meaning. How does this make the difference? Someone wakes up in the morning having nothing to eat, and then perhaps it stays the whole day without having anything to eat, nothing to drink. And then you waking up in the morning with the intention of depriving yourself from eating and drinking. And then you spend the same hours with this first person. You are rewarded, he is not rewarded. Why? Because you're doing it as a response to the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you're enduring hunger to be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's a demonstration of faith. So this hunger is a demonstration of faith. And from there we learn other things, like understanding how the poor, like the first person that I gave example of, he endures this hunger without having any intention of fasting. You have the intention of fasting. You're feeling the pains of this person. You understand what he is going through now. And then it increases your Yani your sympathy and your empathy towards others. But again, you are rewarded, but it is just there having no rewards. So the hunger is a training ground for us. It's a training ground for us that we should, even when we have something, we should be able to withhold from doing certain things for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Quite all right, you have food to eat, you have water to drink, you have so many other things to drink, legitimately so, but you have decided to abstain from them for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this teaches us detachment from this material world, that we should not be inordinately attached to this material world. If you can abstain from the food that you have ability to eat and from the water that you have ability to drink, you can abstain from it for the sake of Allah, then it is more deserving of you, yani, to abstain from even things that you have to struggle to get, yani, the material things of this world. So the lesson there, we go through the hunger period as a demonstration of faith and as a discipline for the soul, that we should not be inordinately attached to the things of this world, the material things of this world, and for us to understand the plight of others. I hope the lesson is well learned. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.